Hello everybody, my name is Michael Wenniger. I am the founder and CEO of Essante Organics. And just to give you a little recap of the company and myself, I've been extremely successful in the networking industry over 26 years and wanted to get back involved in the industry back in the early 2000s. So I came out with one product, and that product became a very popular product, very well known product amongst the celebrities. We've been all over TV, Extra TV, Good Morning America, Tyra Banks, the doctors, all the different shows, more media, Star Magazine, Us Weekly, Woman's World, Elle, Vogue. I've been on more media with this one product than all the network marketing companies added together with all their media in 77 years. Now, we're a company that doesn't pay for any media attention. So the media comes to us because of the performance of the products. And so we had this one product and we added a couple more, and we didn't want to misbrand ourselves with that particular product. So in 2009, what we actually had to do was find out what's the next biggest thing that's going to hit life, not just the industry, but life. If you want to become extremely successful in life, what you have to do is back yourself out of all business, networking, traditional business, mom and pop, and you have to say to yourself, what is the next way of life before it becomes a way of life? That is the extreme easiest way to get to wealth. And if you want some examples of that, you can think about Microsoft and Bill Gates. If he started that company today, he wouldn't make even a portion of what he's made because he created a category. It's all about creating categories that dominate the global economy and change the way people live around the world. So, not wanting to be just another company in this industry like that I believe they all are, we had to find out what was going to be really extremely unique. So, first off, get out of the industry. Get out of the business itself and do some research. And we can say, look at all these different examples: Microsoft, Amazon.com, Google, Red Bull, Facebook. There's just eBay, so many different companies out there that we can look at that actually change the way people live their life today and how it affects the global economy. So we brought ourselves out and we started researching and saying, what is that next way of life? And during our research, we found out that in the last 2 years, the highest percentage of consumer spending was organics. So that particular market rose 800%. So imagine that. Organic spending of commodities, things that people need and use every day, rose 800%, the highest spike in consumer spending. So, and we have to figure out why, because you're not going to get up today and crawl out of bed and go, wow, today's a good day for an organic carrot. Absolutely not. You're gonna, why did this spending go up? That's what we had to figure out. Why did it rise so much? Well, we found out why. And there's a website out there that you can go to, which is the ewg.org. /Skin Deep, which is the cosmetics database. And that particular website will allow you to put any one of your products in there. I give a good example when I say to people, pick out your toothpaste, all the store name brands that are out there: Crest, Colgate, Tom's, Sensodyne, Aquafresh, every single one of them. Put that into that particular database, and you know what's going to happen? The next click you're going to make, there's a chart. And this chart's going to come up, and it's going to tell you that, oh my goodness, you are putting dozens of chemicals in your mouth that are directly linked to cancer. Oh my goodness, I'm going to tell you what, if you really knew that that was in your toothpaste, you wouldn't let your kids use that. You wouldn't use that. You wouldn't let your loved ones use that. And once you find out that that's actually there, you'd be snapping your toothbrush and you wouldn't ever use it again, and you'd get upset. And I saw that happening. And that's just our, a website that's not mine. It's owned by, the government, and it's their way of backing up by allowing these things on the shelves, so they can blame you. If you want to say, I got this horrific disease, whatever it might be, because of the ingredients that are on my labels, whether it's your shampoo products or your household products or your nutrition products or your skincare products, any products, you can't go and try and find somebody to blame, because they're going to point the finger back at you and go, look, we already got a website up. It's your fault for not doing the research, because we already told you you're not supposed to be using those things. So we saw that, and a lot of media out there. And what's actually happening is why organic spending is going through the roof right now is because of education. Whether you hear it on the radio, or if you see it in on the TV, in a magazine, on the internet, in an email, wherever it might be. You saw some type of advertising that gave you an education, and you found out, oh my goodness, and you researched it and found out, I don't want to be using that anymore. That's why organic spending is going through the roof. People are getting educated. And you know what's going to happen is that, the world's going green. And we know that's to be true without me, without you, without anybody. We can't stop it. And now we got this big spike in chemical-free spending. I have to tell you that once I saw that was going on, I looked around and guess what? There was no company in the world focused on chemical-free living. And guess what? Magic happened, because we directly took action. Whatever we had in our product mix before, we wiped it all out, started over, and we developed Essante Organics, the very first and only company in the world focused on chemical-free, 100% chemical-free and certified organic living. And we focus on live, raw, whole food nutrition inside and out. And we broke a new category. Now, what happens when you break a new category is you change the way people live around the world. It becomes a global movement. You just can't start with one or two products. You got to create the catalog. Remember, if you want to make a lot of money in this industry, in the networking industry, companies build catalogs and catalogs build companies. You want a place where you can go and build one time. This industry is hard enough, and you want to go somewhere where you can hang your hat and put up your jacket and call that place home. Right here, Essante Organics, because we are focused on the catalog. And so this whole company is focused on you, your health, and your family. And is there a financial opportunity? Wait till you look at that. We have the greenest chemical-free products in the world, and we have the very first compensation plan, an immediate 100% matching bonus on anybody that you bring into this company. Imagine that. And while we're on the subject of the compensation plan, let me tell you, I've been designing and fixing compensation plans. I've been one of the top 2 consultants in the world for the largest network marketing companies all around the world, doing internal infrastructure and compensation plan design. So I would come into these companies and fix their issues, the issues that they had at the time. And I'm talking companies such as Herbalife and Big Planet and Metabolife. And when I wrote this compensation plan, I knew that for the first time in the history of this industry, we don't have to worry about anything other than helping somebody succeed. So now when you help somebody succeed, you become vested, invested, and connected with that person the minute you talk to them, because you don't have to worry about requirements and qualifications and all these numbers and doing this and that. All you have to worry about is helping get somebody into profit, helping them succeed, and then you're going to match their check 100%. I can't find a better compensation plan or better well-written compensation plan in the history of this industry. Check it out, because it's the first time you'll ever see anything like this. How many people do you think you know that would like to eliminate chemicals and toxins out of their life? I think everybody. Who do you know that doesn't take a shower, brush their teeth, clean their house, wash their homes, uses supplementation or personal care items? It's everywhere. And imagine when you can now use your products 100% chemical-free and certified organic. I tell everybody this one thing. before we leave. I get up every morning and I do everything that any other guy does. One, I get up, I brush my teeth, I take a shower, I use products, I come back out and I use supplements, I take, I use skincare. And when a woman leaves their home in the morning after the first 2 hours when she wakes up, she has between 189 and 230 chemicals on her that are directly linked to cancer and other horrific diseases. And when you put something in your mouth, it'll go into your blood, it'll get into your bloodstream in 20 seconds. Put something on a wet body, when your pores are open, 45 seconds. Put a lotion on you right now on dry skin, 90 seconds. The stuff doesn't come out of your bloodstream. So you have to learn about alkalizing as well. But we can talk about that another time. And a guy leaves the home with 89 to 130 chemicals on themselves. And you know what? Here's why I am so passionate about this company. I got up today and I did everything you did today. Everything. And I left my house with zero, no chemicals. 100% chemical free. I get back home tonight and I'll do all the things you do before you go to bed, and I will live my whole day with zero chemicals, 100% chemical free, 100% certified organic and wild crafted, and we're one of only 6 companies in the world that carries the very prestigious toxic free symbol. That is absolutely huge. Learn more about that, and you're going to be very glad that you made a decision about Essante Organics. And I want to talk a little bit about something that is very meaningful and dear and passionate to my life, and that is the Essante Foundation. Every time somebody makes a purchase with this company, part of that money goes towards the Essante Foundation. We give to a lot of different organizations. We didn't just pick one thing. Every single solitary month, we give somewhere. One of the organizations, some of my favorite, is a foundation called Youth Haven. They take children and around the United States, and these folks, these little kids that are not in really the best living conditions, and they may not be abused, but they're just not eating properly, and they get to go to summer camp. And they get some, biblical training, some kingdom training, and they get to keep their things, and then they have fun all day long. But the most important thing is they get 3 good, solid meals. It's one of my favorites. Next one, Victory Nation. Go look up online, Victory Nation. I think that's a real important foundation as well, because it does the same thing for handicapped children. We do a lot of different things. We let the associates decide where to give every single month. You write in and you tell us where you would like for us to maybe make a donation. Another favorite of mine is faith in the family. And at the end of the day, what is it about really? It's all about family. Every single month it's a different place that we give, the Essante Foundation gives to. So with that being said, my message is strong to let everybody know that, in Essante Organics, you're doing a few things. One, you're changing your life, your children's lives, by using 100% chemical-free certified organic products, okay, that carry the toxic-free foundation seal. 2, if you want to work this program as a business, you got the most lucrative business in the world. You can't find anything that'll reward you like this company can reward you. We are continuously making products and introducing new products every single quarter. I have not seen a company ever do that in this industry like how we are doing that. We have 57 products in the magazine. We have over 240 more formulations finished. Very proud of it, and we hope you join us and look at all the different causes that we have and the different foundations that we give to, and you'll be very excited to be a part of the Essante Organics family. Thank you very much.